Hi, this video is entitled The Americans Netflix, and it's about why and how you can switch between different versions of Netflix. Now, I'm in the UK, so by default, I get the UK version of Netflix. So if I log on to my Netflix account, I get loads of stuff, and it's pretty good. I haven't got a problem with it. In fact, I would never really have looked elsewhere apart from one situation where I started watching a program called Lost, which I'm sure you'll know about, that's got loads and loads of episodes, and I got through about halfway, and it suddenly disappeared. And I then discovered it was still available on US Netflix. Excuse me. So I did a little bit of research, and I found out that the American version of Netflix has got loads and loads more stuff than the UK one, even though it's kind of one global account. I had a look to see how I could get the American version, and this is what this video is about. I'm going to show you now. Now, basically, what it does, Netflix looks up your IP address, your location, when you connect, and redirects you to whichever version is appropriate. I mean, there's a Canadian version of Netflix, so if you were in Canada, you'd get that, which is slightly different from all these. And I think there's about 15 different regional versions of Netflix. The American one is by far the biggest and has the most content, though. But I should add that there are occasionally things on the UK or the Canadian one that are not on the US Netflix. It's quite unusual, but it does happen. Okay, so just to show you an example, I was watching Lost halfway through and it disappeared. So you can see Lost is unavailable to stream. It got wiped from Netflix UK. The annoying thing was it got wiped with no warning whatsoever. But anyway, I'm going to close that. Now I'm going to show you how you can use a service. Now there's a few ways of doing this. Proxies, VPNs. If you're not into all the IT high-tech stuff, this is by far the easiest and cheapest way of switching your version. And it also works for loads of other sites as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Right, what you do is you go to Network and Internet. What we're going to do is change our DNS settings. This is called Smart DNS. So I'm showing you here on Windows 7. It works the same on a Wii or a PlayStation, Xbox, your laptop, tablet, Mac, iPhone, whatever. You just need to find these settings, okay? But I say I'm just showing you it on here. I'm going to go into my local area connections, properties, and go for TCP/IP. In fact, the PC is the hardest bit to find. And we'll go in here's my TCP/IP version 4 settings. Okay, it's got all my IP address there. Yours is probably set on automatically. Don't touch any of that. What I need to do is go down and set the DNS server. So if it's set obtain automatically, and I need to click use the following DNS. And at the moment mine's set as my router. So now I'm going to set it under a smart DNS server. Here. Now this one I've grayed it out because it's probably best these are kept off the public domain. Basically, you can't just put this again. You need an account with the people who run the DNS server because they approve your connection. Without doing that, it won't work. Okay, so I've got a connection, an account with these people. And close, and close the browser. And what I'm going to do now is go into Netflix again, and this time, hopefully, right. I'm going to go into my Netflix account. This time, I don't know if you can notice, it's slightly different versions on the front there. But I'm now in the American version of Netflix. And let me just show you Lost. Lost is now available. There are thousands of others. I'm just using that as an example because you can't always tell which version you're in. So I can watch Lost. And it's done using my DNS settings. There are some other great advantages to this. At the moment, I can also go into a program, any American media sites that normally block me. So programs like Hulu, which would normally block you because, block me because I'm not in the US, I'll be able to watch without a problem. See, you can go straight through there. I'll just close that because just to show you, and that's basically it. So the American version of Netflix, and it's more than that. It's basically don't get blocked to any media site anyway. So Smart DNS equally works for if I wanted to go to the Canadian versions of something, or a Canadian only site, or I wanted to watch a French media site, or YouTube videos. I won't get blocked. You know, you get those little messages from YouTube that you're in the wrong country. Smart DNS stops that. There's a link somewhere on my video you should see, and one in the description, show you how to get the Americans Netflix and all the other American media sites wherever you are. It's got a 2-week free trial, so you can even try it for 2 weeks for nothing. So it's quite simple to use, and you might as well give it a try. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed my video, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.